Hi guys, and welcome back. My name's Mimi, and it's time to watch some Tsubasa Chronicle anime fillers. I was super excited about the fillers in the first season, but then I actually watched them, and they weren't exactly what I thought they'd be. Nevertheless, I am still looking forward to them because I want to know just what sort of side stories the anime has cooked up for my favorite manga characters. And also because I love pain. Anyway, who's ready to go back to Tsarastora country? Yeah, me neither, but we're going anyway. Oh hey, this is really nice. What lovely scenery, and wait, I think I hear something in the background. What is that? Julie, sweetie, you've got the wrong set, hun. So at last we have official confirmation that Fei-Wang Reed has control over sending the group to different worlds. In the manga, he does have this ability until it's suddenly interrupted by the group's time travel shenanigans in Tsarastora country. So it's nice to see the anime is staying true to his abilities for now. Oh, this is a sand bunny I was told about! Oh my god, I want one! So here is the White Day gift. I guess they actually did run out of time in the last arc. The fillers normally don't have ending shots that last 20 seconds, so I guess that's how they had enough time to add it in this episode. I don't know about everyone else, but Yuko's spiritless eyes are kind of just boring a hole into my soul right now. They need a little... There. I fixed it. Well, that's certainly not a suspicious looking spike. Yep, I called it. Wait a second. Why was that dragon completely buried? That's not a trait I was aware dragons possess? So there are consequences to Sakura's wish. Great. I like to think that Clamp just laid down the law for B-Train after that season 1 finale, and this is B-Train animating a fix-it filler from their little timeout corner.
どうしました?
私、間違っていたような気がする。
You think?
わかってる。でも心配するな。俺は絶対生き続けてみせる。生き続けて親子3人仲良く暮らすんだ。
Yeah, I don't think so, Sarada. I've seen X, and I'm afraid that's not how either of your stories end. Wow, what a waste of a perfectly good water supply. All in all, I do have to say that this is a very good dragon design, as well as a good fight from Kurokane. There's some jinky animation here and there, but it's pretty solid otherwise. Well, I never liked that horn anyway. Bye.
お願いです。消えゆく人たちにもう一度命の力をお与えください。
No, Sakura, stop wishing for that. You literally just found out how detrimental things got the last time you wished for that. Also, where did the god's chest go? Seriously, did B-Train boycott the breasts?
一度失われた命は
And there we have it. Thank you, Mr. God, for your inspiring words of wisdom. Plot twist, the god was secretly Clamp all along. Finally, B-Train is fixing their mess. And that's likely the last time we'll be seeing Tsarastora country. I do have to note how much I absolutely love the fact that Fei-Wang Reed does not like the outcome of their visit at all whatsoever. It's just so delightful to watch him refuse to accept the god's answer to Sakura's wish. And the fact that it happened off-screen and we the viewers are only given clues that it occurred is even better. B-Train does have the potential to create very good stories, so I don't know why their writers for Tsubasa Chronicle have dropped the ball so heavily in so many places so far. All in all, I'd say Tsarastora Country Part 2 is a 7 out of 10. It fixes the mistake from Part 1, gives us a few cool action sequences, and shows us a deeper side to Fei-Wang Reed and his abilities, but it also gives us some downgraded filler animation, as well as another reuse of the Sorata Arashi characters, whom I'm kind of starting to detest now that I've seen them in way too many arcs. The Sand Bunny is 10 out of 10 perfection though. Straight out of a Ghibli movie perfection. It is Best Bun Bun. Okay, let's see what this second filler is going to be about. What the heck is that Fujitaka? Shaoran's sort of, kind of, but not really dad? Oh my god, look at their little sailor outfits! I like this filler already. It's way out there and doesn't seem to have anything to do with the main plot at all. And I think that's awesome. It's like a little side quest, which is exactly what I want from a filler.
すみません。ちょっと考え事をしていて。なら、もう一度やりますね。
Wow, that little boy has a deep voice. I'm trying not to let it affect my viewing, but it's just so distracting. Oh my god, Kurogane is a mafia boss now, and Fi is Gordon Ramsay. Side note, I'm glad that Fi's dislike of raw fish is coming into play, and relieved that B-Train seems to be bringing in more of their personalities from the manga. This is a seriously long, stagnant shot. Like, move the characters. Just a little. This connects back to Piffle with Tomoyo not waving the checkered flag to start the prelim race. It's so off-putting to have a completely still frame with only a character's mouth moving. It's not bad if the camera only lingers for a few seconds, but this is way more than a few seconds. Unlike with 3D animation or heavily keyframed 2D animation, the viewer's eye here is not being fooled into thinking that what they are looking at is a living being. It's being shown a completely still image with a tad bit of movement from one tiny section. Again, this is a very popular method of animation used in most anime series, but there are right and wrong ways to use it, and I can 100% guarantee that this, right here, is the wrong way.
これだけ探して見つからないなんて。
Gee, maybe you guys want to check the island? Which is also a very cool looking island, I will admit.
"真に恐れるべきは長きもの」。遺跡に書かれていたのはあれのことだったんだ。
So the message of this episode is that the ancestors of Portoria country's residents started a legend not to get close to the island due to its ghosts. But in the end, it turned out that the ancestors really just wanted to protect their descendants from the sea monster prowling the waters near the island. They made their descendants frightened of one thing so that they would not be eaten by another. And this is actually what I believe to be a very nice homage to a short arc in Holic where Yuko warns Watanuki that sometimes superstitious old sayings really are warnings. Spoilers for that arc in Holic, but one of the superstitious sayings Watanuki ignores is one that states if you clip your nails at night, you won't be present for your parents' funeral. Being an orphan, Watanuki decides to clip his nails at night and nearly dies in the process. Yuko later explains that it's safe to assume if one is dead, they can't attend their parents' funeral, and that's how the superstitious saying came to be. When I finished this episode, that arc from Holic was all I could think about. So I think someone at B-Train was definitely paying homage, and I'm here for it. I really enjoyed this episode. It was really cute, and the bonding moments between Shaoran and his father were very sweet. I would rate this episode 8 out of 10. It's fun, it's enjoyable. Just turn your mind off, sing a sea shanty, and try not to get hit in the face with Kurogane's broom. Okay, so this last filler is one of the episodes that I was actually able to watch back when anime episodes could still be uploaded to YouTube in like 3 to 4 parts. But I don't really remember too much about it, so let's see what I think nowadays.
開門 誰でもいいからここを開けろ
Kurogane, that's not how you ask to enter a kingdom. And why are a chef and a tailor just casually there to open the gate? I have so many questions.
みんな、じゃあね
Phi, honey, what on earth possessed you to go up the very long twisting staircase when you were clearly just on ground level a second ago? This is not how you escape a building!
怖がらなくてもいいんだよ。俺、ファイって言うんだ。
This scene is meant to be really cute, but all I can think of is Phi's inner monologue saying, you know, you look just like my mom.
お気になさらず。それより、これからどうするおつもりですか？チーと遊ぼうと思っています。彼女の気が済むまで。
Okay. Phi is my favorite character, everyone. You know that, right? I love Phi with every fiber of my being, okay? But if someone came up to me who looked exactly like Phi and said those exact same words that Phi just said, I would freaking run and never look back, and I expect you all to do the exact same thing. Like, don't you ever let anyone say those words to you without a roundhouse kick in the face and a 500-yard dash into the nearest public place, okay? So now I'm wondering, how can a person rule with no memories? How would they know right from wrong, or how to properly rule? How would they be able to create laws if they can't speak or write? I mean, it seems pretty counterproductive to just wipe them completely clean, right?
今日はありがとう。
Phi, that's your mom.
ちいさまが外に出たらおしまいです。急がねば。
Oh wow, good job, ladies. At this rate, your plan to get Chi before she can leave the kingdom will make it to the front gate in about 4 days. Spoiler! Spoiler.
行っちゃダメだ、チー。この門をくぐったら君は。
ちい、ずっとずっと、いつまでも、ファイと一緒、逃げる。
Wow. That is pure shock on Phi's face at the thought of Chi running away with him. There are probably a million thoughts running through Phi's head at the moment. None of them good ones. And he wants to help her, he really does. But he knows that it would be best for her to remain where she is. Just like the Chi and Celeste, he needs to leave her behind. She can't come with him. He needs to push her away so that he can keep going. And I'm sure that this naked moment of vulnerability is him realizing just what he's been doing in this world. He was helping Chi, trying to make her feel loved and appreciated, trying to help her have fun and be free for a time. He was trying to spend time with his mother, whom he barely knew. And when the realization hit him that he was living a fantasy, it hurt. He knows that she has to stay if she wants to survive, and also that she isn't his Chi. This is such a meaningful moment for Phi, and I almost wish we could have gotten something similar to this in the manga. But I'm sure that's just my love of the character speaking out. Also, this is the first time we hear Dreamscape, a lovely piece by Yuki Kajiura in Fiction Junction, and I find it to be quite fitting. This is a dreamscape. For Phi, at least. He's been able to spend a night with his mother, but now it must come to an end as Chi accepts her role as queen, the dawn rises, and Phi continues on his fateful journey with his companions. As beautiful as the sunrise is, this episode, in fact, was not a cute little side quest at all. It was a tragic look into one of Phi's wishes. He wished so badly for both he and his brother to see and spend time with their mother that he fashioned one of Sakura's feathers into a being that greatly resembled her. Chi. Oh my god, I'm sorry for being such a downer. Look, they brought back the dawn! Aww. At any rate, I would probably rate this episode, Fort City Bit, an 8 out of 10, the same as Portoria before it. We finally spent an episode with Phi, and also got a little reminder of Ashura before the Tsarastora arc is about to start. Speaking of which, look at the animation in the teaser for Tsarastora, everyone. Look at it! It looks so much better than all the rest of Season 2 combined so far, and I am ready to dive into some good animation. See you there! Well, this is the part of the video where I ask you all to like, share, comment, subscribe, sing a sea shanty with Shauron. Soon may the Mocha come to bring us sugar and swords and rum. One day when the feathers are found, we'll take our leave and go. Ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. But, you know, that's just not really my spiel. I mean, you can do all that if you want, but I'm more just doing this for fun. Thanks a bunch for watching my video. I hope all of you lovely people have a wonderful month, and I'll see you all in the next world. Hi guys, so fun trivia bit for this episode. The beat that you hear in the sea shanty is actually just me beating the absolute crap out of this H.P. Lovecraft tome. So yeah, I'm not sorry to the author because he was kind of a horrible human being, but I am sorry to Cthulhu because, you know, our cosmic horror doesn't deserve that. So, sorry Cthulhu.